Well, this week is Tsunami Preparedness Week, and what we're doing is kind of like how the Great Shakeout is we're trying to teach people, like with the Great Shakeout, drop, cover, hold. We have 4 evacuation zones within the city of Huntington Beach. One being the harbor area, one being the inland of Bolsa Chica, one being the downtown area, and one being South Huntington Beach. Each evacuation zone has designated safe areas, and they're all local parks that are within the walking distance of them. The reason we chose the parks is because we wanted to have a place that was easily identifiable and someplace people could practice walking too. And so that's what we did here. This year we only did this one tsunami walk from the harbor area to Weeder Park, but we hope to in the future do all the areas. Well, tsunami is one of those things that it's a low probability, high risk. We've had several tsunami advisories in the past, going all the way back to the Sumatra earthquake in 2004, most recently the Japan earthquake. On multiple occasions, if it would have happened at different times of the day, we've been very fortunate and it always happened at low tide. I'm not saying we would have seen anything like you saw in Japan, but we could have seen some significant property damage in the harbor, similar to what you saw in Santa Cruz and Ventura after the Japanese quake.
It's the primary area that's expected to be inundated. Okay,
so are these considered safe areas? Car park,
yes.
Park? Oh, this is nice. My house backs up to that. Perfect.
Great. You're in a safe area then.
I'm safe.
We've partnered with some of our local partners, the American Red Cross, our CERT Community Emergency Response Teams. We have the National Weather Service here. And for the next hour and a half or so, we're going to be providing educational material on tsunami as well as disaster preparedness in general.
Well, I've learned that it's not necessarily the flat land that looks flat where the tsunami goes, because I thought both the Naval Weapons Center would be, a prime area for it, and they said no, it isn't. That it will come through the harbor, but not through there.
Planning is everything, and planning is everything with all the emergencies that we have. Some of the basic steps is get ready, get a kit. You need to have a grab-and-go bag that has all the information information supplies that you need to live with for 24 hours, documentation, food, change of clothing, so on and so forth, because it needs to be just as it said, grab and go. You need to go out.
Well, I was just talking about a grab-and-go bag, which used to be under my bed, but it is not now, but I think I'll revisit that. Was an extra pair of car keys in the event that if you were in a true emergency, lights are out, where are your keys to move your car? So I always thought that was a vital piece of equipment you should have in that bag.
The next thing is make a plan, and this is one of the steps of making a plan for a tsunami is actually walking from your home to the evacuation zone and knowing how you're going to do that. Walking is probably the least way that we'd like you to do it. We'd like you to drive and get out and fill up your car with as many supplies as you can, but we understand that, for example, on the island, if just one car blocks the one of our islands, everybody's got to walk off that island. And so we want people to know that don't panic. It's only a little ways to go. And the final one is get educated, and that's what we're doing here with the Tsunami Fair, is we're trying to provide people with the tools and the information they need to become survivors, not victims.
This is my home. I can't imagine living anywhere else. Yeah, yes. So this is good. I'm really glad they're doing this.